USS X-Tempest mission report. While continuing to seek new allies in the Delta Quadrant, we've met up with Captain Beardy of the KDF, and we've been coordinating our patrols with him.
Sir, Commander Burgess is hailing.
On screen.
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
That depends. Last time somebody asked me to look into something, it didn't turn out so well.
What happened?
Well, I got ambushed by a bunch of Klingons, my ship was destroyed, and I was killed, yet somehow transported some 300 years into the future.
What?
I'm just messing with you. Seriously, what can I do for you, Commander?
We've received a distress call from the USS Callisto, which was on a research mission in a little explored area of the Delta Quadrant. We're not sure what happened to the Callisto, but we need someone to check it out. There are a lot of people on the Callisto, good Starfleet officers and researchers. Bring them home.
Rescue mission. Got it. Just one question. What do I do if I get killed by Klingons and wake up 300 years from now?
Good.
Oh, that's good old Commander Burgess. Me and him always joke around like that. Mission report. We've arrived at the location of the Callisto's distress beacon.
Sir, we're no longer receiving the stress beacon.
Slow to impulse. Make a full scan of the area.
There's no sign of the Callisto, but I am reading debris consistent with a Luna-class starship.
Scan the wreckage. There could be survivors.
There's no life signs. The Callisto had a crew of 350.
Unfortunate. Can we identify who attacked her?
Captain, incoming message from the outpost station.
On screen.
This is 7 of 9, part of the Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
This is Captain Russell Nash of the USS X-Tempest. We responded as soon as we could.
Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
We have your coordinates. Stand by.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Open a channel.
Attention, trespassing endotherms. You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
Voth Commander, our trespass was not intentional. We're on a rescue mission. My name is Captain... I guess they don't want to hear it. Red alert! Charge up the Alliance Lance weapon. Fire! Nice. We took out 2 targets and heavily damaged a 3rd.
Yes!
We're not out of this yet, Tarsi. They've locked onto us with some kind of subspace weapon. Brace for impact. Emergency power to structural integrity field. Full impulse. Get us out of here.
Sir, shields have failed. Casualty reports are coming in from all over the ship.
Damage report.
Hull integrity is below 75%.
Emergency power. Tarsi, open up with everything we got. Got him now. Full reverse engines. Attack pattern Nash 1. Fire everything! Nice shooting, Tarsi. I knew you could do it.
We're not out of this yet, sir. Reading more Voth entering the system.
More?
Alien
Voth
vessel.
cut transmission
You have
and are
violated the
engaging
Voth
their
facility and will be.
Now we're in trouble. Wait, what are they doing?
Where are they going? It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
Captain, receiving a distress call from the Turay homeworld. On screen.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Turay homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
Who exactly are the Turay?
The Turay are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
Do you think the Voth attacked them? They left so quickly.
That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Turay are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
Perhaps a show of good faith is in order. Laying a course for the Turay homeworld. Warp 6, engage.
We have arrived in the Turay system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Turay vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Whoever they are, they're packing quite a punch. Whoa! Whoever they are, their weapons are powerful. Even the Borg don't have ships like those.
Sir, one of the unknown ships has broken off its attack, and is headed towards us.
Lock weapons. Fire at will.
Debris from the Voth ships is falling, creating massive damage to the planet's surface.
Noted. One problem at a time, Tarsi. Whoa, what the heck are these things?
Captain, those were gravimetric charges. Forward shields have failed, and impulse engines are barely functioning.
Understood. Evasive maneuvers as best you can, Scaverin. Bridge to engineering. Get my ship moving, Wires here. Tarsi, we need to finish this before he does some real damage. Fire the lance weapon.
Charging lance. No effect. Attempting to reroute power to phasers.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
This could be our chance to find out who these attackers are. Put it on screen.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
Huh. They're not even trying to negotiate, but we still don't know who these people are.
The surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network.
Understood, 7. Meet us in the transporter room as soon as you're ready. Tarsi, Scavron, Temet, you're with me. Energize.
The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
Alright, people, we know what we have to do. Let's move out.
There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
7, you're a bit close. You're even closer now. Ooh!
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from Starfleet, right?
Yes, we are. What happened here?
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
But who are they? We couldn't identify their ships.
The attackers were Vaadwaur. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Impossible. It cannot be the Vaadwaur. I would know.
7, you want to fill me in here? Who are the Vaadwaur?
This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vaadwaur, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vaadwaur used underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated. At the time we encountered them, when I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vaadwaur we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vaadwaur are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
Understood. So, what's the plan?
My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Sounds good. Keep an eye out for any Vaadwaur. They won't like what we're trying to do.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
ally ourselves with the Teray to escape the Vaadwaur.
Man, these guys are hard to take down.
No further hostile beings detected. My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the following steps in the correct order. First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must update the defense protocols. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Startup sequencers, defense protocols, satellite uplink. Got it.
Connection reestablished. When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vaadwaur was statistically insignificant.
Yeah, it's funny how things work out sometime, isn't it?
No further hostile. Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vaadwaur threat. I have completed my analysis. Complete the following steps in the correct order.
That hurts a bit. Oh, come on, shields, hang on. Oh, yeah. That was too close.
No further hostile beings detected. Analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order.
Seven, are you writing on my back?
You should ask her to write her phone number too.
Defense node-
Scavrin!
When we first rescued the Vaadwaur, we thought we could be allies. I blame myself for the Vaadwaur's return. It was a door best left unopened.
Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. You told me so yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, Seven. You may have done the wrong thing, but you did it for the right reason.
No further hostile beings detected. Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize and align the node.
Alright, this is it. Everybody cross your fingers. This better work.
Uplink established.
The system's coming online. We did it. The shield's going up.
Starfleet, I need assistance at the central tower.
We're on our way. Everybody on me.
No further hostile beings detected.
You alright, Bellis?
Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes. We'd be in good shape if the Vaadwaur hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
We need to hold them off until the defense grid has completed the restart sequence.
The Teray took control of underspace after the Vaadwaur were defeated. Clearly, the Vaadwaur object.
Bellis said the defense grid needs 2 minutes. We just need to hold out until then.
Vaadwaur reinforcements approaching.
Everybody take defensive positions. I'll flush out the Vaadwaur. Deploying seeker drone.
Vodwar are relentless. Probability of our survival is slim.
I've been dead before. Defense grid online in 1 minute. Keep fighting! Deploying seeker drone.
Vodwar are tenacious fighting. We must be forced.
Can't keep this up forever!
What is that?
Looks like some kind of battle mech suit. Wait, is that the Voth? Deploying seeker drone.
No further hostile beams detected.
I'm receiving a message from the Ex-Tempest. The Vadar are retreating to underspace. Even with their defense grid online, the Tarai couldn't have defeated them. Why leave before they finish the fight?
That is odd.
It is not odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vodwar do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force.
Really? Sorry, aren't those the remains of your ships raining down above our heads right now?
While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Tarai. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
Seven and I restored the defense grid, you mean?
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe. That's all that matters.
You're right, Bellas. I apologize. To be fair, we might have been in some trouble if the Voth hadn't have shown up to help with those awesome mech suits. Do you think I could get one of those battle mech suits?
Captain, the USS Voyager has entered orbit. Admiral Tuvok is requesting to beam down to our position.
Permission granted.
Seven of 9.
Admiral?
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault! Your ship invaded the Voth outpost! You woke the Vodwar!
Vodwar? Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong! The Vodwar have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Seven of 9 has arrived safely on Voyager, and the threat here is over. The Voth commander said his forces will deal with any remaining hostiles.
Nashtax Tempest, 5 to beam up.
Captain, Voyager's hailing.
On screen.
Thank you for assisting Seven and lending aid to the Touré. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaadwaur, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaadwaur. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Good luck, Seven. Stay safe out there.
We're clear to depart as soon as you're ready, Captain.
Make it go, Scavron. Mission report, supplemental. I've read Admiral Janeway's mission logs from Voyager. It would be bad enough to have the Vaadwaur return in force. They are an aggressive and treacherous species. But how they got technology that can destroy the Voth is yet another mystery in these strange times.
Congratulations, Admiral.